Hey everyone, welcome to my politics channel. This is the channel that I will use to explain what I feel about what's going on in the world. Now you're probably wondering, Kyle, why did you call it Cold War 2.0? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because we're in the second chapter of the Cold War. So here's a little history lesson for you people who weren't born before the 90s. There's this event called the Cold War, and it went on for decades. It was a big battle between capitalism and communism. It was pretty much an arms race, but that's what it was. It was a huge war between the capitalists and the communists. It was between the United States and NATO and the Soviet Union. That's what it was. It went on for decades. And then it finally came to an end. The capitalists won, and it came to an end in the early 90s when the Soviet Union fell. And then Russia finally embraced capitalism. And like I said, we are now in the second chapter of Cold War. So instead of the Soviet Union this time it's China. China right now is the biggest threat to the world. And you got to think about this. China is ruled by the Chinese Communist Party. And they are communists. They are against freedom of speech, freedom of religion. They don't let you to embrace capitalist values. They oppress the people of Hong Kong. And it's straight up not cool. It's straight up dictatorship over there. And not only do they oppress their own people, but they also like to try to oppress other people from other countries. They always keep saying Taiwan is part of us, even though it's not. Taiwan is an independent country, and it always will be. And they also threaten Japan, because we've seen like a recent number of Chinese people moving to Japan, and there is a Japanese Communist Party over there. So we need to expose that when we can. And they also impress the Uyghur Muslims. They round them up, put them in trains, put them in concentration camps. And they're just straight up fucking evil. It's nothing but an evil dictatorship over in China. And China is one of the most powerful countries in the world right now. Not as powerful as the U.S., but it's extremely powerful. And it all has to do with like these deals that go on. We have how American products, whenever you buy something at a store, and it will say something like "Made in China." That's because America agreed to have American products be made in Chinese sweatshops or factories in China. Whether it's shoes or phones or TVs or anything like that. They're all made in Chinese factories and then they get sold in America. And we also see this in Japan and South Korea and so many other countries do it as well. We're basically allowing China to make money off of our own stuff that we should be selling ourselves. We shouldn't be having them made in China. We should have them made in our own countries. We need to give more job opportunities for the American people. And like I said before, they're communists, so they're going to try to expand and make their own communist empire. And even though China does pose as a very big threat as of right now, there are other threats as well. There's North Korea, there's Cuba, there's a lot of stuff going on in South Africa. And we Americans have our own problems. We have a lot of problems as of right now. Ever since Donald Trump won the 2016 election, the radical leftists have been straight up attacking normal people. And it's been going on for 8 years now. They hate straight people. They especially hate straight white people. They hate Christianity. They hate traditional family values. They hate Christmas. They hate everything that used to be normal. But nowadays, they have infiltrated every single industry in America and all over the world. And they've been filling with nothing but with DEI, SGG, all that other evil bullshit. They're basically saying, hey, we should throw away all this old stuff and just bring in all this new stupid shit. That's basically what they did. They say because it's new that somehow it's good. They're saying it's for a good cause. They always say that diversity is their strength. But as we've seen many times, diversity does not equal greatness. It's merit that counts. So, they attack Christians, they attack straight white people, they hate everything that's basically normal. The Democratic Party is basically allowing all this to happen. Because they've basically become nothing but radical liberals and communists. They have allowed abortion to just go on everywhere. They've allowed the illegal criminal invaders to invade our border. And they keep on cozying up to other countries that shouldn't have nothing to do with us. It's straight up evil. It's nothing but corruption. And it's not just the Democrats who do this. Republicans do this as well. We got rhinos who are warmongering Republicans who like to start wars in the Middle East and other countries. And we got the neocons who claim to be conservative, but in reality they're liberals. They're literally no different from the Democrats. The only thing they would possibly disagree on would be the whole Israel-Hamas thing or lower taxes. That's basically what's been going on for a while now. We have problems at the border, problems in foreign countries, and problems within our society. And there's a lot to it. Whether it's states' rights or culture issues, or anything like that. There's so much that's going on in this world, and I have to cover it all. And with things going on like, Trump won the 2024 election, and it's caused a big meltdown from the liberals. Trump has introduced tariffs for Canada, Mexico, and China, and he is basically getting rid of all the diversity stuff, getting rid of the liberal stuff, and then bringing back the traditional conservative values, and that's a good thing. We should back Donald Trump on that. And even though we have won the election, but we haven't won the war, there's still more to it. And like I said, I'm going to try to cover all of it as much as I can. And hopefully YouTube will allow it. And if not, then I guess I could try going on to other platforms. But I'm going to do the best I can over here. So that's basically what this channel is about. It's about what's going on in this crazy world that we're living. My name is Kyle, also known as Laird Scorpion. And welcome to Cold War 2.0. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.